Hello and welcome everyone to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree DeMars, and thank you for joining me for this reading of the bones on Sunday, April 27th, 2025. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere of the United States, and I am making an offering for this reading. It is a new supermoon in Taurus. And it has been one crazy week. A lot of good things this last week, and but just some very intense energy, which I'm sure most of you that are tuning in would know. Um, the good, the bad, and the crazy. So let's just dive right in. Uh, since there's so much, I don't know if I could even cover or begin to cover everything that we're being affected by now, but we definitely know there's a lot of solar activity, and then huge events have been happening, not just with weather, but with politics and the passing of the Pope, which I have some really interesting information. I hope I can remember to post it below about the Vatican and the Pope and the portraits there and the predictions about this next Pope becoming the last. So join me in closing your eyes if you want to follow through with me on the invocation, and just find a comfortable position where you can relax and get in touch with your breath. So imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens, and it's anchoring you all the way down to the center of the earth. Down, down, down as the breath softens every muscle, tissue, and organ in the body. As you start to feel yourself co-creating, intending the flow of your energy or your life force in your body. And as you go down to the center of the earth, you can just imagine this iron molten core, iron and nickel. It's lavic. It is red. It is fiery. It is nurturing and filled with minerals that are nourishing the entire planet. So feel that nourishment and notice how it can be reflected within your base chakra, which is also the color red. We have our blood, our red blood cells, which are our hemoglobin, and they contain hemoglobin, and that is our life force, our immune fire, right? Mm, our process of mineralization, right? The fire within that is alchemizing these minerals and other elements to become us. And so just feeling into that and noticing how that can begin to expand upward from the base chakra up through the color orange. So from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and white, and then spilling out over the top of the head, this activation or this awareness of the flow of our toroidal field. We are feeling that. And these chakras not only are in alignment in a vertical position, but we can feel that each one actually has a horizontal vortex. And today we want to hone in on this heart-centered vortex. So we have two planes of existence crossing this vertical and horizontal axis of the mind and the heart coming into coherence in a horizontal plane, expanding out. And we have our own toroidal field flowing in multi-dimensions around us, through us, and interweaving with everything. And so all of our chakras are open, fully functioning, front and back, balanced and aligned through this awareness, through this activation that we sparked at the base of our spine and brought in through our awareness in a vertical movement. So feel yourself being able to be completely grounded and yet completely expanded. Expansion and connection. And then from there, let's uh, invoke the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the infinite creator of all that is, this dynamic polarity within us and outside of us, creating life. And then acknowledging the sacred circle that I made an offering to of tobacco, blue cornmeal, flower petals. And we are calling in all the directions, the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. All of the elementals, earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, gammas, and all those elements yet unknown to man. Come and be with us. Come and be with us on the super new moon. Sit beside us. Bring your wisdom and guidance to us. We call upon any support or um, protection that we might have. I like to call in a shield of power and protection so that what is mine is mine and what is yours is yours. So we sit as two sovereign beings, seeing, hearing, feeling, sensing um, whatever it is we need to receive today. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of our guides, angels, teachers, guardians, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Sit beside us as we create a dynamic circle here to uh, allow us with gratitude and appreciation, with our heart chakras open to connect and to allow this wisdom to come into our conscious awareness. Come and be with us, all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended and are now working on our behalf. Bring to light, bring this light into our bodies, mind, and spirit. Let us know fully this soul that we are and what this mission, this experience is that we have wanted to come here for at this time, especially such a dynamic time. Give us guidance about this new supermoon in Taurus. And give us some breadcrumbs so that we may be guided on our path safely, securely, and yet open and receptive to the magical and the mystical, those forces that are here in this great unknown and the great mystery as a part of our superconscious awareness. In full faith, so be it. Aho. And I always like to include this idea or the thought of whatever is benefiting us may also benefit all those we come in contact with simply by the state of our being. So here we go. Join me in blowing 3 times into the basket. And I will see you on the other side. Okay, here we are. And notice what you notice. I'm going to focus in on this diamond area here and what's surrounding it, if possible. There seems to be a lot. It's a really full spread right here, close to the center. Here is our inquiry. If you were sitting beside me or across from me in a one-on-one reading, you would be in this area here that I'm pointing to. And this is one of the first pieces I would be looking at, and it is a piece of coral representing your inquiry, your question, your heart's intention. And it is so beautiful that we've got the wish token. Make a wish. What is it that you're wishing for? It will be amplified at this time, and this is talking stick and the divine feminine. So whatever is coming from this divine feminine creative heart, creative mind of yours, just wish and you shall receive. Um, at the base of it, we have a rebirth. This bone represents the rebirth. I feel almost everybody that I know is feeling this about their life right now. They're changing, they're noticing, they are becoming a new human in some way, shape, or form. And it's a co-creative act. It's the three here. Whatever has been blocking you or locking things up or keeping things from you, not seeing the whole picture, it is really time to co-create. Um, Find, whatever helps your brain, a healthy mind, a healthy brain. We want balance there. And we have Father. This is interesting. We have Eagle underneath the mind, and we have Father and the great ones, the maternal great ones. So the greats and the great great greats on our mother's side. And this is our father, this is our grandmother, our father's mother. We have the element of water, so that's an interesting entry here. We have the right at the mouth of the inquiry, we have our blueprint facing down. So there is deep internal stirrings, deep internal integration, expression, awakenings. I feel like I had a couple huge ahas. They're coming in like, every few days or every week, where before it used to seem long stretches in between, and now it's happening quickly. Uh, it's guiding us here to the ancestors, the bones are saying, stay grounded. We have a sacred piece of clay from uh, Sedona. We have our wish token for the house, home. Where is house? Where is home? And I would venture to say it's an inside job. We're talking about the home within. What has it been like? Do we need some house cleaning? It looks like what the ancestors are saying is we need movement. Keep moving, moving forward, aligning with the collective. We have Mars energy. Things are getting ignited. New things are beginning. Things are shifting. There's a lot of activity. We know there's like incredible solar flares, some kind of solar eruption that took a chunk out of the sun not too long ago. Great earth changes and in fact cosmological changes. And we have Saturn. It is the intensification of, I think, the crumbling of the male figure, the authority, the father, the structures that are no longer serving us, and what is coming in and bringing itself into the midpoint or the center of all of this is the sword of truth. The truth shall prevail. This is the shaman. Become your own shaman. The drum, the heartbeat of the earth, the vision, align yourself with the earth. We are the earth. It is not something that is like you open the refrigerator and we should have the earth just spill itself out and take what we want and trash the rest. No, it is like we need to come back to wholeness and see this from a higher perspective through the third eye, this vision that we have. It is a part of the great mystery. There are just pieces that have not yet been created. And then at almost the very center, we have an ancient ancestor on our mother's side, the women, the ancient ones. They are here guiding us right alongside of grandfather on our mother's side, which is really fascinating. We have Pachamama. We have the star that you are, our star nations, with touching hand in hand with Uranus. So things are going to be sudden and unexpectedly changing, shifting, happening. This and then this is fascinating. We have the two grandmothers your maternal grandmother and your paternal grandmother. And then we have home right next to it alongside of a timekeeper. So it's like saying it is time to return to the wisdom of the grandmothers, do ceremony for them, invite them into your home. This is how you will have the benefits. You will create a benefit of alignment, of connection to the watery depths, right? To the deep divine feminine. This is the nautilus, the water element. And then we have the crown chakra. So we're getting big downloads from the Divine Mother lately. We are being provided for with exactly what we need to go through this expansion. And we come back around to the great ones on our mother's side, the maternal, and then father, like I said, resting there. Big time uh, ancestral healing going on. Even if we don't know it, subconscious traumas being echoed from cycles before, many, many lifetimes. And then this is the other grandfather. How beautiful. We have the paternal grandfather here as we come back around. I would say the last thing is to remember that this is dear toe. Stay in your innocence, stay on your eagle's perch, as my sweet astrological guide, Pam Gregory, likes to say. Have that greater perspective. Don't get stuck in the weeds. And a young one on our maternal side is here. And then the maternal men, the ancient ones, the men. How beautiful. We have the male and the female ancient ones here with us today. So, so beautiful. Big, big theme is community, creating it, whether it's online or hopefully some in the real world where you live, because our DNA is changing. It's important to be with like-minded souls, other old souls, and and I think I'm going to stop there because that is a mindful. Okay, so we tried to make that short and sweet and give you a little taste of what kinds of energies are surrounding us here ancestrally, or the guidance that's coming through me to share with you about from the ancestors about these changing times, these chaotic times. It's ever so more and more critical to have some kind of meditation practice, whatever resonates for you, whatever feels comfortable for you, something that you can tune in and stand in your own central field of awareness, your expanded field of awareness, your cosmic consciousness, your collective consciousness, that is woven into the entire universe, right? We want to be plugged in on every level, and not because we want to short circuit or, overtax ourselves. It's more, I love the simplicity of this affirmation. I am everything I am. And when you can find a place of deep relaxation and acceptance of that, I am everything, because whatever even isn't working here, we are, another thing we can do is ask for harmony where we have disharmony within ourselves. None of this would be happening outside if it wasn't disharmony, there wasn't disharmony inside. So it's happening outside because it started inside. And we projected into this reality that we now call reality, the real world. So another beautiful I am statement is I invite anything that is causing or creating disharmony within me to come into harmony with itself. So it's creating harmony within your own disharmony. If that makes sense, it can be mind-boggling. So just that's the next step, really, I think, for all of us, is to then accept that we are all of these things we see, and that what we're doing is making a choice to be in a state of love awe and wonder, a state of innocence, a state of creativity, a state of imagination, to be co-creating with one another and creating a new earth. Be a active participant in creating the new human, um, the new sense of beingness that you are wanting to walk into. I mean, I don't know about all of you, but I definitely feel like I'm in the cocoon stage and it's pretty goopy sometimes. So I feel like a rebirth is coming. We are, because we have this thing called consciousness, we're aware of the process happening, and let's agree that the outcome would be something we see equivalent to love or above, right? Whatever frequency you feel is love or above, we call that in to our awareness so we can have the choice to create that to be however it is we want to be and feel. We want to feel this vibrational frequency of love or above. So, with that, please join me just in closing the circle. Mhm. Aho. I will see you in 2 weeks at the full moon. Thanks for joining me.